The importance of tracking your results and making adjustments. I've talked about this in other videos. It's like if you're taking a road trip from point A to point B and you realize that you're going completely in the wrong direction. What are you going to do? Are you going to keep going until you run out of gas? Or are you going to make adjustments to get back on track to get to your goal? It's the same thing with fitness and with life. So things that you can do if you're noticing that you're not getting the progress that you want to ask yourself a couple questions. First of all, am I eating correctly? Am I taking in the proper nutrition? Am I taking in the right amount of nutrition? So if your goal is to gain weight, are you taking in enough energy so that you can gain weight and muscle? If your goal is to lose weight, are you burning off more energy than what you're taking in? If your goal is to improve performance, are you taking in enough protein, carbohydrates, and fats to support optimal performance? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough sleep, rest, and recovery? Have you been on the same program too long? Maybe it's time to change up, do something different so that you can continue progressing again. So you have to look at all these different parts. And the biggest ones are your nutrition, your training, and your recovery. And make sure that all three of those are where they should be, because it makes absolutely no sense to keep doing the same thing over and over again if you're not getting any better, or worse, if you're going backwards. So if you don't know exactly what to do, you can either talk to a professional, an expert in that field. You can follow a very systemized program like Superfitt, which will give you guidelines on what adjustments to take if you're not seeing the results that you want. You can read up on it, but the best thing to do is to get an expert, to get a professional that can guide you on the proper steps to take and take that action if you're not getting the results that you want. Very important to not only track your results, but to make adjustments so that you continue progressing.